Yo, your boy's back with the most creative destruction in hip-hop history. And I'm telling you right now, what we're about to break down is so genius, so sophisticated, so absolutely devastating that English professors are probably taking notes. Kendrick Lamar just turned Drake's own record label name into the most disrespectful acronym ever created. This isn't just bars, this is linguistic warfare at the highest level. This is psychological destruction through wordplay. This is what happens when a Pulitzer Prize winner decides to roast you. Drake thought OVO stood for October's Very Own, a cool, mysterious brand name that represented his birthday month and his empire. But Kendrick said, nah, let me read the fave that for you. And he turned those three letters into the most savage roast in hip-hop history. OVO. That's what Kendrick called it. And the internet went absolutely insane. Because this wasn't just a simple name calling. This was linguistic genius. This was creative destruction. This was turning your opponent's own branding against them. If you're ready to witness how three letters became a cultural phenomenon, how wordplay became warfare, and how Kendrick proved that intelligence is the most devastating weapon in hip-hop, we about to break down the most creative roast in music history. We talking about academic recognition, viral moments, linguistic mastery, and how Kendrick elevated diss tracks to literature. This is not just entertainment. This is education. This is art. This is genius. Now, before we get into the absolute brilliance of this wordplay, let me set the stage for y'all. Because what Kendrick did with OVHOE is not just clever, it's a masterclass in how to destroy someone's brand, reputation, and entire identity with pure creativity. Drake spent years building the OVO brand, October's Very Own. It's not just a record label, it's a lifestyle brand. They got clothing, they got merchandise, they got the owl logo, they got the whole aesthetic. Drake invested millions into making OVO a recognizable brand. He wanted it to be like Bad Boy, like Rockefeller, like Death Row. He wanted OVO to represent excellence, luxury, success. The OVO Fest became an annual event in Toronto. Major artists performing, exclusive releases. It was supposed to be Drake's legacy beyond just music. OVO Sound Radio on Apple Music. Drake was using the platform to break new artists, to showcase his influence, to build his empire. The OVO clothing line, hoodies, jackets, hats, people were paying premium prices for that owl logo. It became a status symbol. Drake was building OVO to be his version of what Diddy did with Bad Boy, what Jay-Z did with Rockefeller, a brand that would outlast his rap career. But then Kendrick drops Not Like Us and says one phrase that destroys 15 years of brand building. OVO. Just like that. 2 syllables. And suddenly, nobody can look at OVO the same way again. Every time someone sees that owl logo now, they think OVO. Every time Drake posts about OVO, the comments are flooded with OVO. Every time someone wears OVO merch, people are calling it OVO. Kendrick weaponized 3 letters and turned Drake's entire brand into a joke. That's not just clever, that's devastating. And here's what makes it genius. It's so simple. Kendrick didn't need a complex explanation. He didn't need multiple verses to set it up. He just said OVHOE and the internet did the rest. The simplicity is what makes it brilliant, because now it's memorable, it's repeatable, it's viral. Kids are saying it, adults are saying it, people who don't even listen to hip-hop are saying it. OVHOE became part of the cultural lexicon, and Drake can't do anything about it. He can't rebrand, he can't change the name. He's stuck with it, because if he changes it now, it proves Kendrick won. This is psychological warfare at its finest. Kendrick didn't just attack Drake, he attacked his legacy, his brand, his empire. Now let me break down how Kendrick weaponized 3 letters and turned them into psychological warfare, because the creativity is so savage that English professors are probably teaching this in their classes. First, let's talk about acronym manipulation. This is a linguistic technique where you take an existing acronym and give it a new meaning that completely changes the perception. Drake's OVO, October's Very Own, mysterious, cool, personal. Kendrick's OVO, overho, disrespectful, emasculating, devastating. See the genius? Kendrick kept the pronunciation almost identical. OVO becomes OVO. It's so close that your brain automatically makes the connection.
And we really get where this one going. But let me say this right here. Shout out my man Mike Drop TV. It's your boy Jet Ski G. We back with another banger. With him making this a song and making it something we could sing to, made it very memorable in everybody's mind. It almost did as much damage in everybody's mind as saying OVO for 15 years straight, making it a #1 hit diss track that we all could sing along to and all could identify in our mind, then identify your brand and then laugh at it, destroyed the whole OVO brand. And not only that, with everything Pusha T said and then what Kendrick said, looking at OVO, we really don't look at it the same, because he was planning to do OVO and then start doing some collaborations and putting his name right next to big brands. Like, he was already doing it. Like, you would have Jordan brand, but he would put OVO right next to it. You would have Nike brand, but he would put OVO right next to it. Eventually, if you build it up big enough, right, you could drop more OVO standalone things, and you could have, and he was already doing OVO stores. Better yet, during the battle, he had OVO stores open, but they were getting vandalized. So he was planning to go forward with his brand, make it a big brand, and then 9 times out of 10 sell it one day, like all of the great rappers before him, like, you know, like your Rockawares, like your Sean Combs, Sean John. You get what I'm saying? Like even the truck fits. You want to build these brands up, then sell them for 200-300 million. Or go into a partnership like Yeezy. I'm sure Drake probably seen a little bit further, more like Kanye, you know, and then maybe make some sneakers. He was already doing sneaker collaborations, much like Yeezy. Or like, he could have went the path that Yeezy had. He was already doing sneaker collaborations, and then just come out with his own standalone sneaker, with the main brand being more of like a subsidiary collaboration. You get what I'm saying? And then he just goes off and makes his own sneaker. All that is done. All that is finito. All that is cooked. He ain't got the streets like that. He ain't got it like that. It's like when Gilly called out Jay-Z about the Rock Nation brunches. He was only using the artist to go to the Rock Nation brunches so he could then turn around to the labels like, see, I run the game, and then they would give him money to do different things in the rap game. But once Gilly called that out, don't nobody want to be at the Rock Nation brunches no more. So you ain't got a stronghold on the streets no more. Same thing with Drake. You wanted to do this brand and take it back to the labels like, see, I got the streets, X, Y, and Z. Let's do sneaker deals. Let's do this. But you don't got that no more, so you don't got the streets. You're cooked out here, my boy. So y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. How Kendrick essentially rebranded Drake's label, rebranded Drake's phrase, rebranded Drake's logo, and rebranded Drake's apparel. I mean, they was vandalizing his stores that just opened in different states and different countries. You're done out here, my boy. So y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. It's your boy Jet Ski G. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all, you know I love y'all. Also, I'm gonna drop a banger right here. Make sure y'all click this video right here. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Out, y'all.